Yo, what's good guys? Today I want to show y'all the top 5 best teams that we have currently in Dokkan Battle during part 1 of the GDC Celebration. We're just gonna hop straight in. So coming in at the number 5 spot, we have the Super Saiyan 4 duo leading Future Saga and GT Heroes. Now I know some of y'all are looking at the lineup and seeing some old faces that you haven't seen in a while, but if we take a quick look at the setup here, we can see that we brought the AGL Super Saiyan 4 Goku and the LR SDR Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta and their EZA on this team. Now my reasoning for doing that is the fact that they currently have a limited time boost, which makes them even stronger than they were in the past. So once you pair that up with the power of the Super Saiyan 4 duo holding down slot 1, they're going to be pretty nasty on this team. And not only that, but at the time of me making this video, it's already been confirmed that the newest Carnival LR for part 2 is going to be LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, and he's going to be fitting on this team perfectly, getting the full leader skill buff, and no doubt he's going to link amazingly with these guys on the team. And on top of that, we do have some new additions on this team. So we got the Super EZA Physical Vegito Blue, who's a nice orb changer and 2-turn support. And then we got the Blue Goku in slot 3, who's not only a good tank, but you can also tag him out into Vegeta in slot 3, and he's going to be doing some nasty damage and giving support to the whole team. Now I do have some quick substitutions in the bottom right. However, if you do need some extensive help, all you gotta do is leave a comment. Now coming into the number 4 spot today, we have the LR AGL Vegeta, also known as LR Gogeta. And he's going to be leading Successors, Fused Fighters, and Pure Saiyans. And just looking at the team so far, you can already see that we got a stacked lineup with some similar faces to the last team. But if we take a look at the setup here, we can see that on this one we have the Blue Goku holding down slot 1, which is honestly like his main spot that he's going to be doing the best in. And then we got him next to the Tech Super Saiyan Goku, aka the LR Vegito. And I would say in that spot, if you wanted, you could sub him out for the Tech Gods, and they could fulfill practically the same role on this team. Then on the next rotation, we have the LR Super Saiyan 4s, and again, the AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku that transforms into Super Saiyan 4. And everybody on this team pretty much is getting the full 200%. So that's why we went with this specific setup here. And we're going to be floating off the Vegetas, and what you can do in some hard fights is you can tag out from Vegeta into the Goku, and you could get a free Ghost Usher from Veku, or you could transform into Gogeta on turn 5 and get that crazy support for the whole team, right? And then we actually have option B of this team here, where we brought the SDR Rose and the AGL Super EZA Rose on here as well. So if you have those cards and you're looking for more slots to run them on, this is going to be a nice addition and a very fun way to use them, since that Gogeta support is going to make him hit harder than he already does. Not gonna lie, this team is pretty fun, but don't just take my word for it. Go ahead and try it out. In third place, taking home the bronze trophy for today, we have the new LR Rose Goku Black. Now it pains me to throw this guy in the 3rd spot because originally I had him in the 2nd spot, but I'll explain further. Let's go ahead though and take a quick look at the lineup here. So we have the Goku Blacks chilling in slot 1. He is one of the best slot 1 units in the game, and just about any fight possible, he's going to be the optimal choice to go in slot 1. And then on slot 2, on both rotations, we have a Rose Goku Black. So basically most of his links will be active on every turn. And then if we take a quick glance at the floaters here, we got the new Int Merge Zamasu EZA, who's going to be changing orbs and making sure that this team can super attack seamlessly. And once he gets the super, he can get some good defensive stacks. And then we got the Broly trio here as well, who once Zamasu's changing the orbs on the field, they're going to get that guaranteed dodge in slot 3. Or let's even say if you're in the hardest fight in the game, you can actually go ahead and throw them in slot 1 at times to get that guaranteed dodge. Speaking of being able to throw them in slot 1 at times, this physical Rose Goku Black, the reason why I like him on this team is because he can nullify Ki Blast supers. And just so y'all know, all of the hardest fights in the game right now have Ki Blast supers. So that's where this guy can come clutch. When he shows up on his first turn and has his guard and damage reduction, there has been times where I threw him in slot 1. And the reason why I wanted to throw this team in the 3rd spot rather than the 2nd spot is really because there's not too many options on this team. I mean, we could take a look at the secondary options right here. And apart from them and the Goku Black clones, this is pretty much all we're working with Rose's leader skill. So it is a bit limited compared to the top 2 teams that I'm going to throw on here. So with that being said, and some of the hardest fights in the game, I feel like this team is missing a few pieces that can make it even stronger. But I will say that Rose as a leader is so good. So having 2 of them on the team makes this team a top contender in this game right now. One more thing that I think holds this team back just a bit from coming in 2nd is the fact that the Int LR Rose that we have on the rotation is only getting a limited time buff. So once the celebration is over, this team is going to take a blow and won't be as good as it is right now, but it'll still be very solid. Coming in 2nd place, taking home the silver trophy today, is going to be the LR Super Saiyan Goku and Super Saiyan Vegeta unit that transforms into LR Vegito. So if you've seen the previous best team videos, this was the king for a very long time. However, the king has finally been dethroned, and you probably already know who it is, but we'll get into that in just a moment. Let's go ahead and take a look at the lineup here, where we have the new Blue Goku holding down slot 1 yet again on this team. So honestly, a very good buff for this team in particular because he replaced Tech Broly. And then on top of that, we got Beast Gohan still holding slot 1 strong. I like Beast Gohan on this team for slot 1 because he has All in the Family with Goku, which gives him extra defense. And on top of that, the Tech Goku gives defensive support to Earth protecting heroes, which Goku is also on. And then on top of that, we have the AGO Vegeta as a floater. We got Gotenks on this team changing orbs. And we have the Super EZA Vegito Blue on here changing orbs and supporting the team. Now what's cool about this team is if you take a look at the subs right quick, you can even put the LR Rose on this team, which is crazy. And even the Int Merge Zamasu EZA on this team. Unfortunately though, you cannot put the AGL Rose Super EZA on this team. Speaking of LR Rose being on this team, we have option B right here where we do have him on the team. And I know this team might look a little all over the place, but this team is specifically made for the hardest fights in the game. So I'm talking about the Goku Black and Zamasu fight, and even the Goku and Vegeta fight, right? Now that Goku Black and Zamasu fight, they got locking all over the place, they got AoE attacks, so setting your rotations is not likely. But if you do get the chance to organize your slot 1 and slot 2, you're going to want to run something like this, right? But all of these units practically, except for the LR Goku, will be good in slot 1 for the most part. So that's why I went ahead and brought this team. And even bringing the AGL Mastered UI Goku on here is a good idea. And even bringing the Gotenks on here is a good idea because he nullifies Ki Blast Supers as well. So if you're struggling to beat the hardest fight in the game, try this one out. Coming in the #1 spot, taking home the gold trophy today, dethroning our previous king, we have the LR Blue Goku and Vegeta leading Future Saga and Fused Fighters. So that's right, y'all, we got a new #1, and let's take a look at the lineup right quick so I can explain why I feel like this is the best team in the game. So right off the bat, I want to say that this STR Blue Goku and the STR Rose are both units that are better than the LR Tech Vegito, who was #1 since he came out. So having two of them on the same team, and on top of that having an extra STR Goku on here, is absolutely ridiculous. That Blue Goku next to the LR Gods in slot 2, they share 6 out of 7 links, which is absolutely stupid. And then on the next rotation, we got the STR Rose next to the Super Easy A AGL Rose on here, which is crazy as well. And not only that, but we have the Vegito Blue with that support I mentioned previously, and this Tech Goku's on here as a floater because he gives defensive support to everybody on the setup. Even when you fuse into Vegito, it's gonna help Rose Goku Black because he supports Patara allies, and he also supports Earth protecting heroes as well. Now, having Tech Goku on the team as a floater also means that if you're in a tough spot, you could go ahead and bust his active skill out, and he's gonna basically give you a free turn with a ton of damage and nice team protecting mechanics. And then something else you can do with this setup is with the friend Blue Goku, since he's gonna be in slot 3, you could go ahead and tag him out into Vegeta and use his active in slot 3, and you're gonna see him do some nasty damage in the last slot because that's where he's at his best. And then if we take a look at option B of this setup, we have the Blue Goku holding down slot 1 on both rotations. And I'm not gonna lie, this Blue Goku is one of the best slot 1 options in the game at this point. Then we have him next to the Tech Gods, which again is an amazing rotation. And not only that, the Blue Goku paired with the Tech Goku, aka LR Vegito, is another good rotation as well that's gonna work seamlessly together. Then we got Gotenks changing orbs, then we got Vegito Blue changing orbs and supporting. Then we got the AGL Vegeta on here, who can either go into Veku and Ghost Usher or go into Gogeta and get his crazy support off. I promise you guys, this team is not only a ton of fun, but it's also super lethal in this game. Go ahead and try it out, and then leave a like if you enjoyed or found this informative, and check out the video on screen right now if you haven't already. Peace.